Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stranad and here is Belly's Stitches. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok. Of course, I decided to share with you all because people are actually stitching this video. A lot of people have their own opinion to share concerning this video, where a young woman is actually sharing how she's dating a broke guy. Like, she was actually, rich before, but on dating this broke guy, she totally lost everything. It's as if she's actually working for two people, and this got a lot of people stitching her video, guys and women, because a lot of them even gave her advice to leave the said guys. Why some of them were like, okay, why not, work things out with this guy. I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment. We're just here for educational purposes, guys. So share this video, subscribe to my channel if you're here to do that, and let's get into the video.
I'm dating a broke guy, and it really sucks because he has the best personality, hands down. I have so much fun with him, but it's like it's gotten to the point where right now I'm not doing as financially well as I normally do. So in the past, like, we have taken trips, but I've paid for the trips, I've paid for the hotel, I've paid for the rental of the car. If we've been to concerts, I've paid for the tickets. He does what he can when he can, but he doesn't do enough, you know what I'm saying? But he does what he can when he can. But it's gotten to the point where it definitely sucks because I'm not doing as well financially. I can't afford to do things for two people. I can't even afford to do things just myself right now. So because I can't afford to do things for two, we actually don't do anything. We haven't done anything. Like, if I'm being honest, like in September, for my birthday month, he does celebrate me around those times though. He does celebrate me around the holidays. He does celebrate me around my birthday. But yeah, it's been October, November, December, January. So for the past 4 months, me and him, we just been like sitting ducks. And yeah, it sucks. Like, it's crazy because I feel like females come online and talk about, like, look what he bought me, look what he got me, look at where he took me. It's like the ones that are dating the broke men, we don't talk about it. But it's like, no, I mean, I don't know, there has to be like a conversation about it. And it really sucks because I feel like it's kind of getting to the point where if I'm not the breadwinner, or if I don't somehow make my life lead me up to making income for two, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to be with this person. And it just really sucks because like I said, he has like the best personality, hands down. So I'm on here to ask, what do I do? And don't be too cold, like, don't be too rude, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my narcissist ex-boyfriend who made way more money than I did, and that wasn't the answer. Like, so it's like, where is the common ground? Like, and obviously I do have a little bit of fear, like, if I stay with him during this whole time and I continue to help out, is he gonna just walk away when he does better? It's just it's so scary. It's so crazy because it's like, I really like him, and I really like don't want to like not be with him, but at the same time too, like, I'm too effing old to do this shit. Like, I've already spun around this block a few times. Like,
sheesh. Now, that's a woman who has little to no respect for her man. The difference between a man and a woman is a man has to earn this respect, as far as the things he provide, his resources, his money. And a woman feel like she should just be given respect because she's a woman. A man would never get into a relationship with a woman who has little to no money, and then 6 months, 2 years, 5 years later on down the line, hop on social media and talk about his broke girlfriend, his broke fiance, his broke wife. Me and my wife been together for almost 10 years now, and it's been twice I was without a job. The pandemic, I was without a job for like 6 or 7 months. And then I was at a job for 2 years and they ended my shift, which ultimately ended my job. If my wife would have got on social media and say, I'm dating a broke man, my husband is broke, jobless, relationship instantly over. Women have no problem with emasculating and making their man feel less than a man, which is crazy.
Y'all saw that girl talking about her broke boyfriend, but he has an amazing personality and she don't know what to do. She even says that she pays for vacation, pays for dinner, but she has the mindset of, well, I feel like I need to work for 2 people instead of 1. I'm not gonna lie, that's the red flag. How is your girl outworking you in the relationship? You guys both have responsibilities. You guys both have a place to stay, separate places, but he's always having to fix things on the houses, but you have responsibilities as well. Once she said, I feel like I need to work for 2 people instead of 1, that's the red flag for me. For my personal opinion, I would work harder than I would want my girl to work. If I'm with someone and there comes down to a time of who's going to work the 2 jobs, who's going to work the 3 jobs, it's good enough that she works 1. There's a point in time where you're going to have to step up and figure it out. That's the whole point of women wanting to rely on you. You know how to bring out the feminine energy. Now, I hope she appreciates it once it comes to the situation. But for me personally, I wouldn't really want my girl to think that she needs to work harder than me. That sounds a little backwards.
Will get on here and unapologetically shame their man needs to be studied, okay? Because she got on the World Wide Web during Joe Biden's dementia-fueled run as president of the United States and was like, my man has no emotion. What do I do? He's like, you know how much broke women I've dated over the years? And not once have I gotten... No, I have multiple times. But the difference is if you're a broke man, you kind of just got to let people like shame you and laugh at you for being poor. But if you're a broke woman, you can kind of just say you're looking for a provider and everyone will kind of turn a blind eye to it. But also, how broke do you have to be for your girl to get on here and be like, guys, my man is so broke. What do? I need answers. There's a slight implication there that he's so broke himself that he gave her like a contact brokenness, like he made her broke by proxy, like he spread it like it was a disease. So I'm really asking, like how poor is this man? Like he must be living not paycheck to paycheck. He got to be living like shift to shift if it's like this. What was crazy is she was saying it was fine before because she had money and she would pay for everything and it was cool. But now that she's broke, she's looking at his brokenness kind of crazy now. And it's like, girl, he was broke when y'all met, and he stood 10 toes on his brokenness ever since. You, on the other hand, had money and became broke, and somehow this post is still about him? Like, your stock plummeted and you're looking at the shareholder crazy? I'm not defending him saying that you shouldn't leave him because he's broke. I'm saying you never should have dated him because he's broke. Like, we can't act like this is new information being presented to the case. Like, you knew going in what he was. Genuinely, like, how broke is he? Like, does his balance not have a comma? Because the thing is, she mentioned like paying for trips for the both of them, which just seems like extracurricular activity to me. Like when people say dating's expensive, you have to do X, Y, and Z. You really don't. Like when you're dating someone, you really don't have to do that much, okay? But the thing is, a lot of people on the internet, especially, they aren't dating for the person. They're dating for a particular lifestyle, which is like cool. Like y'all can do that, but like accept it for what it is. So you getting on here being like, oh man, he's broke. What do I do to kind of like justify a way of like leaving him because he's broke that doesn't make you feel like a bad person? Just leave him. Like it's cool because the relationship is already over. And I know she's like, oh, he's like the best personality ever, yada, yada, yada. Look, you do not get on here and tell us how financially unstable your partner is and then live happily ever after. Just not how it works. Okay, so save y'all both some time, get out of that relationship, get you that rich man. Now I know parts of this video probably came off harsh, so to prove I'm not bashing shorty, I'm gonna give her 2 put-ups. All right, put-up number 1. I think it was very charitable for her to deal with that brokey for that long, okay? Couldn't be me, couldn't be a lot of us, as a matter of fact. Put-up number 2, I feel like she's more attractive than him. That's the vibe I'm getting. And I'm like, see, it leaves me no choice but to respect it, so yeah.
At this point, I know y'all seen that video where that girl was sitting there talking about how her boyfriend broke and he had no money in like a few months to be able to do anything for them. She's been paying for everything that they've been doing, every date, trip, anything that they've been going to do. She's been funding that shit. And that video went hella viral, bro. It's 2 key takeaways from that video that I noticed, right? The first being, bro, if you a man, as a man, you have to have money to be able to date, bro. Like to be in a relationship, like you are dating for 2 people, basically. It's not no you by yourself no more, nothing like that. Like you have to understand that like if you're gonna date and you want to go do something, you got to think to yourself, damn, Do I have enough money to do that for 2 people? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you don't want to end up in a situation where you end up being broke, right? And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, after you've been together for a while, you know, things change, cause I don't know exactly how long they was together. Something might happen, you might lose your job or something like that, and then, you know, she got to come in and, you know, help you out, you know? Damage control, do her thing, right? Woo woo. That's cool. But like, how long you end up staying down is a little crazy. She said he had been down for like 4 or 5 months. Something around that time, right? Like that's a little too long, you know what I'm saying? That's a little excessive, right? The second thing with that is, that would have been my 13th reason. I would have got out of here, bro. The fact that she posted that video, and like, he probably gonna end up seeing that shit somewhere. Somebody gonna show him that video and he gonna be like, damn, so this is how she feel about me. I couldn't do it, bro.
I'm gonna give you the advice you're seeking because you said in your video how you wanted advice. If you're screaming to the rooftops and coming on the internet about how your man's broke, you already have the answer to your question. You already should know you should leave that guy. And you've been way too patient, way too empathetic, way too understanding. And that's why you're coming onto the internet, because you need that extra push to get you going. Yes, you say in your video that he has a great personality, but like, does he have a great personality because he's genuinely a great guy, or does he have a great personality because he has to have a great personality to bag you because he don't got no money? Because men who don't have money or who are broke, the only other way to get a woman is to have a great personality for a woman to even want to be around him. And you even said in your video that you fear that once he does get on his feet and he does get money, that he's just going to leave. And this is exactly why I personally don't date broke men, because when they're broke, they're willing to take whatever woman that's willing to accept them. But then when they get to where they want to be, they leave y'all in the dust. I mean, hey, it's fine if you just want to have fun with a broke man, but like, I would not get in a relationship with one or take one seriously, because at that point, they're in survival mode. That goes for anybody. When you're broke, you're just in survival mode. So you'll really just take whatever anybody's willing to give you. And in a follow-up video, somebody asked if like he's doing anything to get out of his situation. And you basically just skirted around the question, making excuses, talking about how he has a house and he has student debt and he has other debt. And he's just like a victim of bad circumstances. That video told me everything I need to know. He doesn't have a plan. And maybe he is a great guy, but I feel like when you're broke, you really shouldn't be dating, because at the end of the day, you're in survival mode and you need to focus on getting yourself right before trying to bring anybody else in the picture. And you did mention how you did date someone who did have money. Personality was at 0. But I feel like you just went from one extreme to another extreme, because that didn't work out. The guy with money and didn't work out, and he was so narcissistic. Now you went on the flip side and went with the nice guy with the personality, but he's broke. There is a middle ground. Is it easy to find? No, but it is out there. And if he's such a great guy, then I feel like he would understand if you told him, hey, we just need to like take a break from each other, step back from each other, because clearly you're not in the space to date because of your financial situation. And I think you need to focus on that, because it sounds like it's stressing you out because you're always paying for your trips and your excursions and things to do. And you said that money's getting tight for you right now. I feel like if he really loved you and you're the girl of his dreams, he would go and get right with his finances and come back to you when he's right. That's just my opinion.
If I were a man and I was average looking and broke, I'm gonna have the best personality ever. I'm gonna tell you all the jokes and pretend I like you as best as I can. Why? Because I want the benefits of having a woman. Y'all need to look at it like this. Imagine a man approaches you and you know right off the bat he's broke and he has a bad personality. You're gonna think, wow, what's the point of being with you? You're broke and you have a bad personality. But if he had approached you and he was on his best behavior, calling you all type of beautiful, sweet baby girl, you're going to think, oh, he's broke, but he's so sweet. And I'm saying this because it's not talked about enough how broke men use personality as a means of getting women because they have nothing else to offer. That's the only way they can compete. Men know that being broke and having a bad personality isn't going to cut it. So they have to pretend to have this amazing personality so you forget about them being broke. She says she pays for all their trips and all their activities and whatnot. So basically he's getting to experience things and go to places that he couldn't usually afford. So of course he's going to be on his best behavior. Of course he's going to treat you amazing. He's a kept man and he's trying to keep his spot. She then went on to say, if he finally does have the ability to leave, what if he just walks away? And in most situations, they do walk away. Or even worse, he's gonna take her money or the money he's been saving, then use it to impress another woman. And you know, she's probably not gonna leave him because women who get on here asking for advice never take it. But ladies, please stop entertaining broke men. It's not worth it.
Dog. Dog. So I watched that video and then I watched her follow-up video because people asked, well, does he have a plan? See, while all the women was getting caught up in the word salad and her just rambling and yapping, she speaks perfect Japanese. If you hear and take the key parts where she really telling what's really going on, you wouldn't be surprised by this shit. She clearly just misses the lifestyle she had with the dude who had all the money. But she caught him in bed with another woman. And I guarantee you, she probably didn't just break up with him after that either. See, but now she went the complete fucking opposite. And now she gets a guy who's treating her nice and is nice to her and is a good dude or whatever. But he can't give her the lifestyle. And she's saying he's a broke dude. Number one, imagine being the dude that she's with right now. Cause somebody out there knows who she with. She just put it on the internet. Y'all gotta stop that, number one. So even if he was a good dude, I wouldn't talk to you now. So if anything, I see why he wasn't paying for nothing. Cause look what he was dealing with, a goofball. But like I said, if you listen to what she was saying in between, that was the real detail. She said, I'm dating a broke dude. He wasn't broke. He's not broke. She said he has student debt. He owns a home, and he just living. But then she starts the video 5 seconds to the video. She says she's not in the place she's supposed to be at, but she's trying to keep up the lifestyle that she was able to live with old boy, her ex. She also said that the dude that she's with now does do things and does pay for stuff. He just does it when it's like special occasions, i.e. birthday, holiday, Valentine's Day, like special occasions. That's normal people shit to me. See, when you listen to the key details instead of all the shit she yapping, you can kind of get to the truth of what's really going on. She just missed her whole lifestyle. You go on her Instagram, you see she got Louis bags, she was taking trips, yada yada. But right now, she said, I'm not financially stable in my life right now. So you're gonna date. But she thinks because she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? But mentally, the fact that she would get on here and clout chase and expose the dude she's talking to with publicly like that lets you know she's a bird up here. So just because she pretty doesn't mean she has access to the type of dude she thinks to on the level she thinks at. They're not gonna be in a relationship with her. She just fun. They ain't gonna take her serious, and that's why the dude that had all the money he got caught in the bed with another woman. And all the women in the comments, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl, leave him. Yeah, they would tell her to leave him so they can turn around and get with somebody like him. Because from what she described, he sounds like a regular functioning adult. He can't be that broke. He own a home. He also got student debt, like a lot of y'all. So how is he broke? How is he broke? Because he can't buy you Louis bags? See, fellas, but this is why I tell y'all to get y'all paper right. Get your paper right, because then you could do whatever you want to. You could treat him however you want to. That nice guy shit only gets you so far, bro. You got to be a man. You got to be an asshole with some money. Period, point blank. And you know she misses the lifestyle of the ex with the money, because she mentioned, and you can tell she clout chasing and worry about what other people think about her instead of the person that she with, because she stated in the video, oh, well, you see other girls, they're posting online about what their guy bought them and what trip they went on and did. Y'all live on social media. Y'all compare your lives to other women on social media who probably ain't living the way y'all think they living anyway. And that's y'all fucking problem. Get off the internet. Y'all are chronically online and chronically comparing yourselves to other people on the internet that you do not know, who are probably faking and living in filth and disgust and broke just like you. There's literally a video circulating right now that I'm going to stitch later about a psychiatrist who literally had to train herself and got trained by her mentor to basically not believe women, because she said women are so good at manipulating and telling stories to get you on their side that you will automatically believe them and feel sorry for them. So she had to train herself to not believe them. Just gonna leave y'all with that little tidbit. Wait for that video.
Leave him. What do you think?
Leave him.
Leave him. Nah, that's crazy.
Leave him.
Nah, that's crazy.
Leave him. Listen, I had that happen to me in the past. Not gonna lie to you. I was that girl. Buying everything, doing everything, trips I was paying for. Leave him. Leave him. Why don't you think she should leave him? He's comfortable. She's already done everything. She's already doing everything. And I'm not saying maybe the situation is not the same. But in my situation, he liked that I was doing all of that. And he didn't want to put no effort into doing anything because I had done it for so long. And I was okay with doing it. And I kept doing it. Now, why do you think she should not leave him? Leave him.
Leave him.
You taking too long.
Leave him.
Leave him.
Leave him.
He's comfortable. He's comfortable.
But that's not to say that fucking love is based off of money.
Love is not based off of money.
That's not where we're going with that.
No.
That's not where.
But she's saying too that if she's not paying for it, they're not doing anything.
Okay.
It's been 4 months and they've been sitting ducks, not doing a damn thing. You could at least put your efforts into doing shit that's not costly. You got Lunchables or something in the fridge? Go take me on a picnic.
Oh God.
Like you could take a blanket. We got a blanket. You're not paying for that shit. We got some cups.
But you see,
we got stuff. You could show me that you appreciate me without money.
Listen, a lot of women these days think that's
that's crazy.
Nah, listen, that's
crazy.
the problem. A lot of women these days think that shit is corny. They think that shit is corny. They think
this
that
is
shit
true.
is wild.
This is true.
And that's the
But if I'm dating a broke guy, if I'm dating someone who's broke, if I'm dating a broke guy like she is, she knows he's broke. But she loves his personality. She loves, so she's okay with it. She's okay. She's not looking at it from a money aspect already. So you as a guy should be doing, even if it's the bare minimum.
Yeah,
yo, you know what? We got some salami and cheese in the fridge. I'm going to roll that shit into little rolitos.
But that goes with staying in your lane as far as dating. If you don't got it like that, don't try to be dating these bougie girls.
But that has nothing to do. He's not dating a bougie girl. See, now you're missing the point. You're missing the point. She knows he's broke. She's okay with it. She's dating him. She has been dating him for a while. He's broke. She knows it. He can do things to show her he appreciates her without having to spend money, and he don't do it.
Okay.
That's my question. Does he do that? If he's doing that, then okay, maybe he's just going through a rough patch. Maybe he's just having, a little bit of financial hardship.
Because not everybody figures it out right away.
Right, and that's okay. But if he's not doing shit, she said they sitting ducks. He gotta go.
He gotta go.
He's comfortable.
He gotta go.
That's it.
He gotta go.
He gotta go.
Tell you a lot of things, but I ain't gonna never tell you to date a broke man. I ain't gonna never tell you that. I'll tell you to date a short king. I'll date you to date a dude that's not that attractive, but I will never ever cross the line of delusion and tell you to date a broke man. That man is broke, sweetheart. He might be great on paper. Might be great. He might make you laugh. He might have a great time. He might make you feel special. But unfortunately, because he is not lifting his own weight financially, you gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. You gotta love him from afar. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let him do what he gotta do for himself to put himself back into a financial stability, and then he can rejoin you. But for right now, you gotta let him go. You gotta let him go. As much as, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna hurt, you gotta do it. Because ultimately, it's gonna drain you dry. If every single time that you want to go out, go on a trip, do this, do that, or whatever you want to do, and you always have to be the financial backer, it's going to strain the relationship, and it's going to strain you out. It's going to exhaust you, and ultimately, it's just not going to be in your benefit. Best thing you can do is let that man go free. Let that man go free. Watch him from a distance. And just let it be. And then, you know what I'm saying? If he chooses to wisen up, get a better pay job, get himself together, then you could revisit it. But for right now, let that man go. Let that man go.
I felt like I didn't have to do my own video for this because like so many people had stitched it, but here's my 2 cents. Particularly because at the very end of this video, she says, I need advice and don't be too harsh. Girl, I really don't know what else we need to tell you as a collective community. Both men and women are sitting here telling you like, leave the fuck. All I heard were complaints. He's a great personality, he's really fun. Yeah, of course he is, because you're paying for everything. You're literally the breadwinner. And then I saw you made a follow-up video talking about like, oh, we're both homeowners, that's why we're kind of like this and this and that. There's a lot of debt going on. There's so many people out here who are in the exact same position times 10 sometimes, and they don't do what you're having to do. You need to ask yourself if that's the kind of relationship you want to be in. They're not gonna sit here and keep telling you to break up with this man when you clearly don't want to. Figure out if that's the kind of life you want for yourself. And if you don't, get the fuck out. That's it. It sucks to suck, but that's not what you're looking for.
She starts off by saying, I'm dating a broke man. And then in another video, she says he's a homeowner and he has a good job. I'm so confused. I'm gonna leave this where it's at, because what are we talking about? Why are you talking about this man on social media like that? He's not broke. He's probably just saving up. Or it's probably temporary right now for him. You know what I mean? Like he's going through a hard time right now. But he's not broke. He's prioritizing his money, baby girl. What in your right mind made you do this video?
Ask for advice on dating a broke man. And basically she's saying the guy that she's dating right now is not financially stable, but he has a great personality. So here's some, rules or advice that I have for you to apply to your relationship. Number 1, set boundaries. What that means is you let him know what you're willing to do and what you're not going to do in a relationship. So if you're willing to buy groceries, then tell him, hey, I'm willing to buy groceries. But if you're like, I am not paying for vacations or I'm not paying for rent, you let him know that is what you're not going to do in a relationship. Number 2 is ask if he has a plan in the next 3 to 5 years. If he say he doesn't, that is a sign for you to just leave that relationship. If he does, let him tell you his plan. And if you feel like his plan is legit, then you decide whether you want to stay or go. Number 3 is set a deadline for yourself. So if you believe that he has a legit plan, right, but his plan doesn't take off like you thought it would, give yourself maybe a year or 2, right, in that relationship. If the plan didn't go as it should, that's the time for you to leave. Last but not least, just communicate to him. Communicate to him and let him know what's the issue you are having. And yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what the advice you guys have for her. And yeah, peace.
Like, seriously, lovelies, when I came across this on my For You page on TikTok, the one that actually got my attention was that she was actually comfortable. Then at the process of dating this guy, then she became broke, and now she feels as if she has to work for 2 people. Like, my question is it that you don't know this person, you don't know that this person is actually broke, as you said, before dating this person? And let's talk about broke and being in a relationship. Like, I feel like, personally, I feel that maybe when a guy actually want to date a woman, he should be able to at least fend for himself. Like, at least he should be able to fend for himself, try to make his own expenses. Like, he should be able to try to make his own expenses, and he should be able to sometimes foot the bills for like at least 70%, while the woman does the 30%. Or okay, we could just do it 50-50 if that's the case may be. But in this situation, she actually met this guy. They started dating, and well, in the course of dating, she actually know that this guy is broke, according to her. But she continued dating the guy because she said that the guy has a very beautiful personality, which she enjoys. Like, definitely, somebody cannot be broke and also have a very bad personality. That is just a red flag, like very big red flag. You can't be broke, like the way she said, and also have a very disgusting personality, that means you are just not good for nothing, like you are just there. So she's very, very attracted with the personality that this said guy has, her guy has. Like, I can't even believe that she's actually, talking about her guy on, and on internet. Like, what if this guy just stumble across this video at like, how would this guy feel? So you continue dating this particular guy and you had no problem with it. Like, you know that he is broke and personality is 100%, like, he should be, all sweetie and all, romantic and all of that. But you are the one fitting the bills in the relationship. You pay for the trips, you buy tickets, like you pay for vacations with your money. He's not even contributing half of it. And you did not, started complaining. You didn't complain then. You're just doing it maybe because you fell in love. You were in love with him. There's no, it's not a bad thing to be in love. But at the cost of being in love, at least you should also watch yourself. Seriously. Like, you decided to pay for all these trips. You decided to, do all this. And you make him very comfortable. Like, because he sees you are paying all these trips. You are paying for all these tickets. This actually made him very comfortable. I think that made him comfortable not to work more on himself or something. So now this thing has gotten out of hand that it is now as if you are going to work. It feels as if you're working for two people right now, because you have to fit your own bills. You have to also fit these bills, and you have to fit the bills to make the relationship an enjoyable one, a beautiful one, because apparently you are the one taking care of all, majority of the things in the relationship. What do you expect this guy to do? You are already taking charge of the relationship. You are taking charge. You are being the man in the relationship. So you wouldn't expect him to he's now the woman in the relationship. Like, you are the man and he's now the woman, because at least women will bring, if it's where a relationship is supposed to be a relationship, the guy should be the one to fit majority of the bills. Then you become the sweet, princess, queen, or whatever you are to your, But now the reverse is the case. He's now feeling as if you are the one in charge of the relationship. Why? He's just there to enjoy, all the benefit of the relationship, and now you're getting worked up. You have already seen the hard writing on the wall. I could have expected you to okay, when you're dating this guy and you say, okay, he has a very beautiful personality, but personality will not, make a relationship to, to go to the next level. You can't keep on depending on a personality. While, okay, I try to understand that he had a home to live, or he have a home to live and all of that. But the problem is that he has so many bills to pay. So what is he doing to pay those bills? And I just want to know, is it that he's just this is just so confusing. Is it that he's just working to pay bills? And this person have these too many bills to pay, and the way you are sounding is as if the bills that is reflecting on you also. So you could have seen this red flag before, but you were carried away because of his personality. You are carried away. You decided to, okay, because I love him, because the way he treats me, let me just continue doing this. One thing I need to advise you is that if you know you are capable of, still handling this personality, and then still you can just keep on handling the bills, paying the bills and all of that, you could just continue with the relationship. If you know that you are very comfortable with it, you are very comfortable to keep on fitting all the bills, whatever bills you decide to fit, you can just continue with the relationship. But if you feel that this is down weighing on you, and the third party is actually not doing something to change his situation, at least when you're dating someone and you fell in love with this person, and this person should give you something like a hope, like, okay, soon, or just give me some little time, I will catch up with so many things. But if you feel that you're weighing down, this person is weighing down, for you to even think that you need to be working for two people, I think you should just withdraw and give him a little time to give him time to get up there. Give him time to become a man. So because I feel that he is under duress, and you on the other hand is in a relationship with him, you want to enjoy the relationship, you want to go places, you want to go travel, you want to see movies together, but he's not meeting up. But because you want to enjoy all those relationship benefits, you have to work up yourself to meet up to these demands in the relationship. So I feel that he should just give him some time to work on himself, to actually at least clear his own bills, so that even if you guys are going for all those things, he should be able to pay for his own bills while you pay for your own bills, or you guys can even split it and do it 50-50 instead of you trying to like do what you cannot. And you coming online, I know that okay, you want people's opinion, like you coming out here already tells us the decision you want to make. This is weighing on you, it's all over you, you're just scared of leaving, or nobody's telling you to leave. You just need to give him time. He needs time to step up as a man. He needs time to to work on himself. Like someone that has this kind of thing going around us not supposed to think about relationship, because you're actually adding to what you have. Relationship, to maintain a very healthy good relationship, needs finances. Truth be told, you need finance, because you guys want to enjoy the relationship. You cannot be in a relationship when you are hungry. You cannot be in a relationship where you have bills to pay. You cannot be in a relationship where what you're doing is not even yielding any fruit. You cannot be in a relationship whereby you are suppressing the other party. Relationship should be equal. It should be balanced. It's something that every party should enjoy. It's not something that should weigh someone. That just imagine you are someone that that is financially buoyant and all of that, but after this relationship and all of that, now you are broke. Like people go into relationship to go to the next level, like to meet up to the next level. At least even if you are lower, the other person should be able to bring you up, not to drag you down. Like seriously, like not to drag you down. So this is, I believe that you should just give him time for him to reflect on himself, pay off his bills, try to become a man. Then maybe when he's not ready, he could just come back to you. But before then, you might see someone else that has this personality that you're so intrigued with. So guys, why not just so lovely. I was even happy when I saw most of all these stitches. Some of them were telling how what I just actually felt, that they made so many points. Dating a broke guy is another thing. Then dating a broke guy that don't even want to struggle to meet up to the demands and all of that, maybe is another thing. If I just feel that this thing just have to be something they need to communicate together. You don't even you don't need to come online to actually expose your man like this, because when this guy finds out this video, oh my god, I feel he's gonna feel so bad. Like, oh my goodness, my babe actually said this, come out. I know, they say a broke man is actually an angry man. He's not even happy the way he finds his own situation. So I think that he just actually need time to work on himself. He needs time to actually, grow the relationship, clear up his bills, and you could just start something else with you. So guys, this is just my 1 cent. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for informative and educational purposes, and I think I want to be bringing up some little relationship problems on this channel, just for us to know, let's see if it's gonna just work out. So guys, just support this channel by subscribing, by leaving your thoughts in the comment section, and clicking on the bell button. When you click on the bell button, anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. And if you've not subscribed to my Belinda Stranard, where I do most of all this black just subscribe, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.